Yep. 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 Rocket League. Something, something, something. Tired of it. I'm so tired of Rocket League. I really am. I don't know. I might take Galanonim's advice and try a single player game or something. But god dang. It is rough. It really is. Also, my either OBS or something's broken now because this scene won't actually flip over to the right one. I don't know what to do in this situation. How about this? If I turn that on, I'm gonna do that. There we go. Now we're just waiting on Rocket League to pop up. I guess I'll plug my controller in. I really did think about going to my lower level Smurf and just playing keyboard and mouse though. I can play up to a diamond level easily with keyboard and mouse. But I mean, it doesn't really require a large amount of skill to play beginning diamond level. You just need to have patience and knowledge of the game. So those of you stuck in plat that want to get to diamond, I mean, maybe slow your roll a little bit and understand what's going on in the game instead of just doing the old plat thing. Because that basically is what determines your rank, is your knowledge of the game. Bronze, you don't know shit. Silver to gold, you know a little bit. Platinum, you're starting to learn, you know, techniques and other mechanics and all of that. Diamond, you should really have a set playstyle by the time you get to Diamond 2. Diamond 1, you know, you try with a whole bunch of different playstyles. Maybe you're better at dribbling. Maybe you're good at air dribbles, you know, things like that. A particular playstyle. Are you know, a freestyler type of person? Are you just a basic Betty type of person? Are you a mixed? Or are you a combo hitter? Are you an orthodox? What are you? By the time you're Diamond 2, you should have that set in stone and you should be able to get resources to supplement your playstyle. Diamond, by the time you get the Diamond 2, you should have also reset your camera settings for the first and or second time, depending on, you know, how often you play, etc., etc. Should either be your first or second camera reset. You would like it to be your second camera reset because the starting camera and all of that is ridiculous to play with, but some people don't ever change. They just get used to it. So, you would like for that to be your second setup, or second camera settings change by Diamond 2. You should have your playstyle set, whether you're going to be more of an attacking type of person, supportive person, defensive person, all of that. When you get up to Diamond 3, Purgatory, where you're at Diamond 3, Div 2 or high, well, Div 3 and Div 4, trying to get the Champ 1, this is going to be you almost cementing your playstyle. You're not going to be good by any means, so all of you diamonds out there, please get the notion out of your head that you know what you're doing and things like that, because if you did, you would easily make Champ the beginning of every season. So you find yourself constantly diamond, even if it's Diamond 3, Div 4, and just stuck there, which you have to win like 4 or 5 games in a row to actually get the Champ from Diamond 3, Div 4, or all the way from Diamond 3, Div 3, all the way up to Champ. You have to win quite a few games in a row to get up there. Which is why it's called Purgatory, because until you can break through and keep getting those consecutive wins to prove that you belong in Champ, you won't. It's just that simple. So going through all of that and learning how to adapt and play the game, And knowing, you know, what step of the Rocket League experience you're at can actually help you out in the long run. And again, once you get the Diamond 3, you're going to be submitting your, cementing your playstyle. You're not going to be good at it. You're not going to be very consistent at it, but you're going to be cementing it to where you know, you want to play more of the upper field and all of that, or you want to be a supporting type player, or you want to be a defensive type player, whether you want to be unorthodox, whether you want to take control or let other people take control. You should have, you know, the gist of what you want to go for at a Diamond 2/Diamond 3. Once you cement, why do I keep saying submit? Once you cement that particular playstyle and start applying it to all of your games and all of that, it's going to take a while. Unless you're just a prodigy at Rocket League, it's going to take a while. Some people, that's when they start looking at videos and things like that in order to improve quickly, things like that. And that's also when most people lose their way. Because, I mean, I can look at a tutorial that teaches flip resets. Bam, hit your brake, go up to get the flip reset, and then flip after you get it. Basic flip reset tutorial. And then you get your basic ceiling shot tutorial, where they tell you to go. Please stop pulling to the goddamn side controller. You're making this a lot more difficult. Where they tell you to go at an angle, get the tip right about there, go up and around, and then make contact with ball. Obviously, you're going to want to do that faster, but that's just your basic example. Hit it up and out. Well, that's not even how they teach you. That's a more advanced one. They tell you go up, hit it out, go up and around, fly back to it, and then make a touch or a shot. Thank you for flipping, controller. I appreciate that. And that's your basic ceiling shot. And people literally do that. They will spend 1,000 hours, well, not 1,000, but, you know, a couple hundred hours. Stop pulling, please. It's like it's not tight, and it like rotates. The stick rotates as I'm trying to drive and all of that. It gets very disorienting, and it makes me feel kind of nauseous when the controller pulls on its own. It's like being in VR and everything's moving without your permission, and because I have my camera set the way it is on here, if I'm driving and the camera, you know, starts doing this, it makes me feel sick as hell with a slow move like this as I'm passing the ball. Especially in ball cam, because the camera does something like this. I think I'm on target, but my car's being pulled and then something like that happens. It makes me feel nauseous. Hate it. That's why I get so pissed off in the game. I'm going for the ball, next thing I know, I'm looking past it over here. And I'm like, what happened? You know, my hand's not even on the stick to control at this point when I get to about here. I'm looking at the field, everything else. Like most of the time, I generally, when I go to pop the ball, I don't even have my hand on the stick till I come back in contact. Bad habit, yes, but that's just how I've always caught the ball. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, techniques and all of that. And most people only look at one tutorial. Generally, if somebody who they watch do tutorials, they look at that person's tutorial. Or they'll go to like a world champions tutorial and that'll be the end all be all for them. And they don't understand that the higher up the player is, tutorials that you're watching, the more that they think you basically understand. If you have somebody that's a platinum trying to teach you a tutorial, they'll go into as much detail as possible to help you out, you know, with the beginnings of things and things that they've mastered. If you go to a higher up player that's like a world champion or something, they're going to assume you have the launch and everything, you know, ready for the ceiling shot to go down and get back to it. They're going to assume you already have that, and they're going to teach you how to finish it and how to control it and things like that. So depending on where you are in your please stop pulling, Rocket League experience, Look, it's just pulling me on off to the left. I don't even have my hand on the stick, and we're going leftwards. That'll determine where you're at in your Rocket League experience. Maybe that'll help. Controller feels a lot looser. But I don't think it's gonna pull anymore. At least not for the moment, until it unloosens again. I don't know. I might have to just glue that bitch in. Some like hot glue or some shit so it can't rotate anymore. Anyway, when doing training packs and looking at tutorials and things online, you have to keep in mind that they're there to assist you in a base. They're not there to help you score the shot consistently over and over and over and over. If you look at like an air dribble tutorial, they're going to teach you that. Most importantly, the launch. They're going to say go through. As soon as it goes up, you want to hit it from the back to get that launch. And they're going to tell you to practice that launch until you can consecutively get that launch. Because the launch is the most important part of that. And they're going to tell you to keep doing the launch, keep doing the launch, keep doing the launch. Especially if they're a lower level, because the launch is important. Once you get to the higher level, and all of that, they already assume you've already mastered the launch. So somebody who's a higher level will tell you, okay, well, just practice your arrow left or your arrow right. Just practice that. Fly from one side of the field to the other using your arrow right. And they won't even say, you know, much. You know, they'll show you what the launch is once or twice, and that's it. They're going to the next thing. Practice arrow rights. Practice arrows left, whichever one suits you. And then they're going to tell you when you go up, you want to use your arrow and continue the ball forward, like so. And they're going to teach you how to do that. And they're going to teach you how to, you know, maintain as much control using your arrow left or right. Or if you're using just an old tutorial where arrow right and left didn't exist, they're going to tell you, you know, where to jump at, where to touch the ball, and things like that to get the actual shot using regular arrow. Two completely different methodologies on how to do air dribble. I recommend learning them both, because sometimes when you're in a situation, regular arrow works better. Other times, arrow right or arrow left works better. You never know. They all each have their own uses. Because I mean, if I'm trying to make a shot and I need just a small turn, you can do that using your arrow right and things like that. You can actually do that quicker. Or if you need to go up and right, you can easily get that by using your arrow to get there, as opposed to arrowing, going up, and then right. You can do it all in one motion while continuing to boost. Regular arrows good for minute adjustments. Arrow right, your car is always going to, no matter how much you twist it, it's always going to do that. Even if you give it a barely small touch, it's still going to move, you know, a set amount of distance. You can make it light, but you're going to get that small distance. Well, what if you want to go somewhere and you just need, you know, just a little touch here, a little bit touch here, a little small adjustment here, a little small adjustment here. It's going to be real hard to make small adjustments doing it like that, you know, while feathering boost and everything like that. You're better off just using whatever arrow direction you want. Another thing that's good about it is if you only use arrow right, for example. If the shot goes over to the left, then you're going to have to know how to turn your car the opposite direction, like so, to air dribble from left to right. Or if it goes to the right, you know, you're going to need to learn how to get to the side, like so, and then continue it from the right side to the left side. Regular air rolling, it's almost a no-brainer. You can turn to the left when you want, you can turn to the right when you want, you can change your direction this way, you can flip over, change the other direction, you know. do whatever you need to do. They're both equally as powerful and equally as potent, so I would recommend learning both. If you want to do the fancy air dribbles, where they get underneath the ball, and you see them arrow righting the entire time there, and they just continue it, that's all arrow right or arrow left. I use arrow right, but most people use arrow left. They say it's easier. I don't even think I could arrow left the ball. That is one that I use occasionally, but I don't think I even know how to control it. Even though it's the opposite of arrow right, I just don't use it. But it's there if I ever need to. But I mean, you can use your arrow right and left to, for example, half flip. If you half flip, I just canceled it. It'd be an arrow left with that half flip. Half flip and arrow left, you can get a half flip. You can also delay it to get a perfect half flip, like that. Different kinds of half flips. Another thing that they don't teach with your half flips, there's different kinds of half flips. If the ball is coming at you and you need to save the ball, for example, you don't want to go through a full half flip that points your car down for speed. You want to cancel it a little bit early so you can get that upwards momentum, like so. But if it's a grounder ball and you know you're trying to save it and it's rolling on the ground, then you obviously want to cancel it a little bit later to get that area. I like, well, for me, example, I like that half flip better. It's slower, but as you're turning your car and all of that, I'm trying to do it slow. But as you're fucking, I gotta use my arrow left. As you're trying to do it, there we go, kind of a slower motion, it gives me the option that if shit's fucked up, I can use it as a save, and you'll see me use this as a save all the time. It's a better save than just waiting, canceling it, and then boosting down like a regular half flip. So there's speed versus utility. I like the utility aspect over the speed. Unless I really, 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 really need that excess speed, then I'll go for a grounder half flip. But there's different versions of every single move, like a basic hood dribble. You got regular dribble, you got the bounce dribble, you got the ones that can really stick it to their hood and they can go left or right with it. I'm out of room. Also, my controller's not liking that, who keeps it to the side like that and they can really control it. Right on the edge. Bring it in. I would love to actually show you a complete example, but my controller keeps pulling to the left, so there's not really an option right now. It is really hard to counteract, because every time I press left, it just zooms me to the left and smacks it. I don't like that. But it is what it is. And that's one of the reasons why Rocket League people don't get better. Having the experience and the actual consistency and control. If I push downwards, it turns left too. So even if I push backwards on my controller stick, it turns it to the left. That's weird. There's a difference between being able to do something and being able to do something consistently. And that's where the Rocket League community really has its disconnects. If you tell me that you can air dribble and all of that, only thing that means is you can do this. Very basic. That's the only thing you're like, oh yeah, I can air dribble. You see that? I just pulled me right there. I did not do that. It did that on its own. It was like, that's all you do. Oh, I can air dribble. I'm not a bronze. I can air dribble. That means you can go up and you can tap the ball like that in. That is proof that you can air dribble. I cannot turn my car to the right, and that's pissing me off. It keeps taking me the other side. Oh, it's completely unloosed itself now. Cool. Shit's not even fucking tightened anymore. That's cool. And that's all it means. And anybody that says I can air dribble and all of that, you know, there's a difference between, well, one, air dribbles and air drags. In air drag, the ball never leaves the top of your car. In air dribble, you can have it, you know, separate like that and still get back to it. Air drags, it stays on your car the entire time. And then you say somebody says they can air dribble, and you're like, alright, show me an air dribble. And then they do just the dumbest shit, like the basic of basics of air dribbles. They go up, they hit the ball, they go some shit like this. One, and then two or some shit. And they're like, see, I can air dribble. I don't understand why nobody can do that. And you're like, bro, that's not air dribbling. You're not consistent at all. Oh, I want to know. Flip reset there. I didn't get the Arsenal flip reset. And you look at somebody and you're like, bro, are you serious? Like, you literally, you have no control. No, like, any type of, strategy, no type of anything when you go for these particular air dribbles. You might as well just be shooting an aerial shot, just doing, you know, going and then flipping into it at that point. It'd be faster than you doing your air dribble in parentheses. Stop pulling me to the left. People that say they can do double touches. They literally do the equivalent of this. They go, they pop it, it pops, and then they go, I can double touch. And I'm like, what? That wasn't a double touch. That was a bounce off the wall and then a shot. I missed that. Yup. Stop. Well, I don't know. I need to pause it to adjust my controller. I think the threads in that shit are finally giving up. That sucks. Anyway. That's just kind of some of the classic differences that you'll see in the Rocket League community, especially when it comes to a contest of skill. And another thing is recovery skills. You have people that'll go up for a ceiling shot, completely see that they can't touch the ball, and then they'll flip anyway. I'm like, why are you flipping on something that you can't get? There's one thing thinking you can get the ball, getting close, and then like flipping over it. But people will miss the ceiling shot, go past it, and they'll still flip. Like they actually are still going to hit that ball. I'm like, if you see that you've made a mistake, like I'm going to hit the ball way too hard up into the ceiling, and go for a ceiling shot. You see that there's been a mistake, that is not too hard, that is perfect. Try this again. There, you see you're making a mistake, slow down, recover skills, and try to maintain control of the ball. That would have been a lot better if I hadn't been pulled to the side. Or if you hit it too light and you don't feel like you can get a hold of it, fake. Control. Take it for an air dribble or a shot. You don't have to use your flip every time. If you go up for a ceiling shot and it's just spot on perfect, save your flip. Just tap it. You don't have to use your flip on those, you know. If you can get past the defender and all that without it, why leave it to flip? Or leave it sort of, you know, decrease your odds of scoring using your flip. Because I can take a lined up shot here, or I can get under it and I can flip it and risk it getting knocked out because my angle wasn't true. When if I'd have just touched it, it has been at least on target. Then you have other methodologies and techniques that you can use. Like if I'm up I go up and I see things are wrong and somebody's on the wall, I can flip in, I can boost in, I can knock that person off the wall, and then my teammate who sees this can just come in and score it. And you see, in that particular situation, when the ball's sitting there, yes, I could have scored that by just pushing it, you know, and shooting it, or going in and doing something like that. But if I have the time to, and it's not in a good position, the only thing I need to do is just dribble it. Don't be that guy that has basically an open shot and no defenders, who walks up and is just like, BAM! And then pushes it across. Because you knew nothing to do with that ball. I mean, if the ball, you know, is on the cusp of going in, don't be afraid to just give it a little tap to set it up and then score it. You know what I'm saying? Ball's over here and you're there. You get past your defender with the fake and the ball's there. You don't need to flick this. Just push it and then score it. You ain't got to do all of that craziness. For my favorite, the ball is literally already going across goal like that. All you need to do is just be there for when it crosses that threshold where you can score it and send it in. If it's on its way and it's pretty fast and nobody's going to get there in time, you don't need to touch it again. You don't need to pass it. You don't need to do anything. The only thing you need to do is just go around to the outside where you know. If it's bouncing like this and you know it's on target, just turn it in. Don't shoot it across goal and give them time to save it. Because if you hit it across goal and it goes across like this, they have all of that angle that the ball's going across to save it before it goes in. This is abysmal, by the way. If I try to control myself, it just pulls me harder and harder to the goddamn left. Whoa, I didn't want teammate to come up with that. That puts us in a very bad spot. Good bump. Now, that might look stupid of me to do, but teammate appreciated what I did there. What I did is I stopped teammate from hitting the ball from himself and passed it back to him. I don't recommend doing something like that unless you know your pinches and everything like that. But what he was going to do is hit it to the guy that was behind me that I just passed previously. Well, I missed that. And he was going to give up ball possession there. Me hitting it down, noticed he didn't say okay or get mad at me because I gave him back ball control and ball possession. He was able to finish his play. And I caught him from making the classic mistake of just hitting the ball downfield. Again, he tried to return the favor, but he was very bad at pinching and ended up causing more of an issue. Again, it's helpful if you know how to do it. It's very highly advanced, because if you don't know pinches or anything like that, good luck learning it. Yeah, I don't know why he hit that out and turned back for it. It was obvious that you were either going to go for a boost or try something like that. He's getting beat. No, he actually fell for that. The guy had the ball basically on top of his hood on that wall. Well, that pinch just ruined that goal attempt. I appreciate those. Pop this to the side so I can get back to it. Oh, he aimed for goal. What a trooper. Oh. See, cutting me off right there when I was the one that initially made that play is fucking stupid. If he wanted to go for that, he should have left earlier. So by the time that even got near that wall, he would have been there. Don't let me set the shot up for myself and then come in and take that. That's rude. You're not helping anybody. You're double committing at that point. If you want ball control, leave early to get the ball control. Go somewhere where I can pass it to you, but don't do that dumb shit. They're not very good at clearing the ball. My teammate cleared it farther than they did. He can't follow that perfectly, so we're good. Relying on a pinch there is not the smartest thing. You'd have been better off with a fake. As they're just able to, the guy behind them just gets ball possession by making him flick the ball. Their guy had a successful bait, making our guy throw the ball to their back dude. And in that situation, that's what the orange guy should have been. So even though it looked like my teammate won that 50, he actually ended up losing that 50 because they got ball control. He can't score that. He can't score that either. So when I popped that on my back, I was going to go for an air dribble, but I should have known with my shitty ass controller that it wasn't going to let me turn backwards to the other way. I should have used my arrow right. Because I was holding to the fucking side the entire time to get that fucking turn. But guess what? It didn't do. That play was aight, but you would have liked for him to pass that to the right towards me. Or hit it hard enough to score a goal on its own. The closer he gets that to me, the more ball control and time I have to score with it. If he hits it away from me, I have to go to that and make a touch almost immediately. Like, why are you seizing that? Why are you sizing that up? I'm still here. I never left. It's mistakes like that. He's already there. I literally just hit the ball off the wall, which is what I call a dribbler's pass, to keep or maintain ball control. To have a teammate come in and then blast that shit away from me makes everything I did from then, or up to that point, pointless. Again, they're double committing corners. Well, one teammate's double committing a corner, and it's causing problems. He then goes for boost and gives them a free goal. If we weren't there to cover him, we would be even right now, and that would be a end-game throw. Now you forced me to go into the field. Luckily, I got that bump. It was very much luck why we didn't lose this match, or at least go into an overtime there. Those are terrible teammates. Well, one guy at least was a terrible teammate. I wasn't paying attention to names at that point. But they were actively trying to throw by double committing everything, even things that shouldn't have been double committed. He was already there. Oh, no, guys, I got it. Don't worry about it. I seen you grab boost here, so I'm just going to jump over your head and hit it downfield. Like, no. Don't do that. Hello, OSO. Do I freestyle? Not anymore. I haven't freestyled in like 2 years. I had a freestyle phase. I changed my camera all up close and everything. Used the breakout. Learned the shebangs and all of that. And then I stopped. It was like a Rocket League puberty phase. Back when it was popular. And I mean like actual freestyling. Well, nah shit. Closed cam settings ain't breakout, ain't freestyling. Nah shit. I know what freestyling is. I'm just telling you my camera settings and all of that. Trying to tell you a story. Dummy. I was going to say the difference between today's freestyling and back in the day freestyling. Back in the day, freestyling was actually freestyling. Today's freestyling is just doing ceiling shots and things like that. I've joined freestyle competitions every once in a while, and this is all I see. Alright, your turn. Yes, back when Gainer and all of that was a thing. Exactly. The actual, you know, real freestyling, where there were flip resets, multiple, and all of that. The chains and plays that were set up. Team freestyles, things like that. Where the musties were very apparent in things, and the psychos and the pogos and all of that. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Not this new age ceiling shot freestyles. Exactly, you know what I'm talking about. That's the freestyling that I was into back then. That's him. No, it's not him. Nice. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. The old school stuff. I thought he was gonna jump for that. I should have just followed it. Yep, the ceiling shot plats that are free to play. They're bad. Yep. That's what freestyling's become nowadays, and I'm just like, yeah. I don't think I've seen anybody new age freestyle use a stall one. Wow, he went for boost though. Please let me go, Wall. That should be fun. And he wasted it. Alrighty then. Freestyling is still big. I mean, I suppose it's always going to be big because that's considered the luxury, you know, good plays and stuff via Rocket League. But it's just not the same. Just the end game tourneys suck because you get those plats. It's not just plats though. That's where they start, but it's not just plats nowadays. It's a lot of different people. I've seen SSLs that do that, just weak sauce. The most you'll get out of them is like a musty double touch. Which I mean, well, okay. In turn, does take a slightly higher bit of skill than the freestyling plats and all of that, but like, You ever watch Trap? No, I haven't watched freestyling in a long time because I ain't been into it anymore. Freestyling was fun back when everybody was doing it, but now, when it's done during games, it's just a waste of time and pisses me off. Like, I ain't got time to wait 30 seconds for you to finish your play when I can literally just do what you did in like 5 seconds and then continue the game, you know? But when I do feel like freestyling, I play ones, because you can generally find some pretty good freestylers in ones. Some are posers, I guess would be the word you use, but a lot can actually still do the old school freestyling. What a save. I got time for boost, yeah? Yeah. He actually used that flip when he had no pressure. That's funny. Well, goodbye. He'd been better off faking under that. Or at least trying to get a musty or something to try and surprise us. My controller's pulling. Another thing that prevents me from doing anything is the fact that every controller I get loves to just pull to the left for whatever reason. And it drives me up the wall. Insane. We bail out of that. Oh my. There's no way. There's no way! Alright. Okay. Teammate's faking me now. I don't know what you're doing, teammate. Just let him have the ball. He pre-jumped, so he can't even score that. Nobody went up, though, so I guess I'm stalling till my teammates feel the need to go? Question mark? Please don't bump me. You're fun. Take it. You gotta challenge that, please? Sure. All of us were there, but teammate that was in the middle didn't want to challenge that short pass. We fake this. I'm going to stall it. Doesn't matter if he touches it. I'll trust my teammate, who's not even back. Where'd he go? He was just behind me. Where are you going? And then he went for boost. Oh my god. Why? Why do I trust people? I was like, he's in goal, it's rolling, he'll be able to make a play out of it, you know? Oh, okay, he don't make those. Nope. He comes out early, goes for boost. You know, we kind of deserve this loss at this point. Nice shot. I'm not understanding this positioning here. I see guy, he flips past, and I'm just like, yeah, cool. I don't know. This is a hard loss. I'm not feeling very motivated to try and catch up anymore. Interesting. Nice shot. There's the forfeit I've been waiting on. We'll go to the next match. That was disappointing. It should be rare that you see somebody when the ball is literally coming towards goal to be like, meh, and then go over for boost. Most people are like, ball's coming towards goal, gotta panic, gotta triple commit. That guy, ball is a steal, not a worry in the world. Pancake? Nah, I ain't gonna get there in time. Get that notion out of your head. I don't know. Honestly, if I actually stayed to playing this game and kept putting in the time that I put in, or used to put in, I would definitely be a higher ranked pro right now. To put things in perspective, most of the players that you see playing, I am around about the same level that they are. And I've taken 2 6-month breaks off of Rocket League. Well, one was at one time. The other one was during a year. I'd take a month off here, 2 months off here, one there, couple of weeks there of playing. At one point in time, I was putting 8 hours a day into training Rocket League. Non-stop. Now I don't even go into training really anymore. Except for between matches. It's kind of weird how my motivations to, you know, play this game and get good at this game and then turned into, community's kind of toxic. I don't really care about this game anymore. Like, for example, Lethamir is like level, what, like 2100 or something like that, if we're going based off of time. And I'm right over 2000. So I mean, like, I'm like 150 levels behind Lethamir when it comes to time. And this is not including any console time or anything like that, or SARP time or any of that accumulative. This is just this account. I have 6 different Smurfs, all with their own different times and levels. And it's just crazy to me how much time I spent on this game. And how easily your skills rust when you take 6 months off. But back then, you know, the only people you really had was, you know, like Kronovi and all the other people back then. And I was like, I don't really want to become a content creator because I don't see this game getting that big. Boy, was I wrong. Should have definitely became a content creator back then. I was part of a community that had top tier players and everything back in the day. Mind you. Things like that, shit was good. But you can tell how much my goddamn car moves. When I'm dribbling, I'm more of a straight dribbler. So when you see me speed dribble and the left-right's happening and my camera's swiveling and all of that, that's not me doing that. And it drives me crazy trying to dribble like that in my car, just doing this left-right pull, to where I have to keep pulling it back, or pushing it back in this case, because it keeps trying to slide under the ball, because it's going left, and I keep having to pull it back out. But anyway, I was talking about freestyling. Pretty sure he left, but he's what he is. Freestyling, back in the day, was all about style, flashy, you know, moves, things like that, about impressing people, making a statement, while also making you look good. Freestyling nowadays, which Rocket League is weird. It's harder to get stuff, but it's also not as hard to get stuff. Uh, okay, he can't aim to save his life. I thought you were gonna go. Don't run in front of a goal if you're not gonna go. Please don't do that, because I was waiting on you. Seen him coming. Both of them double committed, so I'm just not gonna challenge. He sent it away anyway, gives me free ball control. Good bump. Not a good clear. Not a good follow. Free goal. He didn't trust his clear either, that he was getting that, because he immediately jumped afterwards and didn't try to follow. So he knew that that guy wasn't going to hit that ball off the wall, yet he still committed to that next touch. That's what I find interesting about the lack of defensive training. But I mean, there aren't a lot of training modules or anything like that based off defense, and there aren't a lot of videos. Why did you touch that? Now it's all difficult. But there aren't a lot of training videos, and there's not a lot of training modules that help you with adequate defense. So the community's lacking in that, so all the players that I end up running into have terrible defensive abilities. You really went and got boost, though. You had a better angle to pass to your teammate until you grabbed that boost. He takes a basic touch. Teammate about hit that back across goal the wrong way. Hello? Hello? If I have you pulled, then it's a 2v2. Why would you pass that backwards? It was a 2v2. You don't need my assistance. At least I hope you don't need my assistance in a 2v2. Or you're a weak player to begin with. Nice. They all went back, so there was no danger there. That's why I let it happen. Two of them are down on our side of the field. My teammate's going for a demo instead of pressuring that properly. I was going to trust teammate there, but then I decided not to. Because, well, every time I've trusted teammate so far, it's been an unpleasant experience. He should have passed that back if he knew he couldn't play it properly. Oh well. I'll put it up. Why are you going for a demo? I was passing to you, stupid. That's a pass to them, so we get back as quick as we can. Fake this, maybe he'll hit it. Beautiful. Nah, that's a decent touch, actually. We fake this. Slow it down, make it awkward for him. Don't go for that boost. Terrible pass. Put it backwards, maybe. All I could do there was block towards goal and hope for the best. It wouldn't be as bad as an issue if my shit wasn't constantly pulling, but being upside down with the pulling controller is confusing as hell. Again, somebody passes me. Even if I threw it away, he shouldn't be passing me in my same lane. Good fate. I got a guy behind me, though. He could have scored that, but he passed it. He wasn't very confident in his shot ability. Fuck it. Both of you guys don't want to challenge. I'll just fucking take it across and do something. At least try something. Bang. So let me guess. Yep. I missed the ball and he followed me up the wall instead of staying near goal. He stayed near goal. Guess what? He had a free shot on their goal. Instead, he followed me up the wall. If I would have gotten that clear, he would have literally just been on the wall looking like a dummy. Okay. Okay. 1v2. And guy goes for demo instead of waiting on any type of pass. This team was never going to win this. We were doomed to lose this from the start. The other team ain't even that good, even though they have grand champion titles. They aren't even that good. They're not playing very well. You would think that they're a team, as much as they've been scoring on us, but no. They've been leaving their goal open the entirety of this match. The thing is, we ain't been countering them properly to get those easy goal snipes and all of that. We should have been punishing the hell out of them every time they fully commit it. They would have one guy chilling here, one guy sitting here, and one guy would be actively attacking, and that's all they did that whole game. Any long-range clear or any breakaway play would have gotten us goals. And if you asked any of my teammates, oh, the only reason they won because they're GC, or they are playing amazing. I don't understand how we can beat them. And I'm like, bro, just play the game properly and maybe not do all of these dumb double commits and all of that, and you won't have any type of issue. That was a zinger. I thought that said gainer. I was like, well, it's time to up the ante a little bit and actually play. Nice shot. I could have went for that, but there ain't no way with the angle I had I'd have been able to make any kind of save. It was a very, very nice shot. Perfect corner. Of his car, that is. You're in the way. Beautiful. Right in there. What a play. All because teammate double committed there. Fucking beautiful. It's about you stay back and defend goal like you're supposed to instead of flipping over my shoulder. Know what I'm saying? They're going for a lot of aerials, probably because they know they can get away with them. Oh. Good bump. He hit me, which slowed him down. That was a bad idea. Nice draw. That could have been a shot if that was the other corner. I ain't even gonna bother going for that. We'll just stall it. Don't know why he was hanging up there, but we take those. As soon as he seen it was awkward for him, he should have either called it out or just chilled. You got a goalie below you. If you can't get it, get the hell out the way. Or if you're going to flip for it in a direction to where you know you can pick up your goalie's touch out if he doesn't try to control it. That's in. Why do they keep leaving goal? Why do they keep leaving goal? This is a very slow play. Why are you leaving goal? If you're going to leave goal, leave as soon as I'm about to make my touch, so you can go. Or, don't leave early. Or not early. Late. You said, you see what kind of clear I'm doing. You see the clear that I'm doing. I'm hitting it off the ball and out. You're right beside me. You should be reading that and you should be going for that. I did, dummy. Close. But I mean, hell, sitting in goal, you know, when there's a guy there, you know, that's cool too. I not touch the ball there. You're the one that was sitting on the corner of the goal, like this, watching me. Get your eyes checked, brother. Get your eyes checked. Apparently I didn't touch the ball there. He's literally sitting like this on the corner of the goal, which I talk about all the time, not to do that. As I'm on the wall like this. He was a little bit farther back in goal, but he was still on the corner. As I was going to clear that ball, he should have been already in motion. Instead, he sits there. He's slow, he gets dunked on for being slow, then he wants to blame somebody for it. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck kind of logic are you trying to run? And then you claim that I didn't touch the ball. Then who the fuck touched the ball then? Who cleared the ball? Please, enlighten me. Who the fuck cleared the ball? Again. Challenging early. Challenging early. Whoop! Again, he's sitting on the corner. Forget, I'm just going to start scoring them. Did I touch it? You're going to be toxic the whole game. I'm like, come the fuck on, bruh. Again, he's wearing a fucking tournament title, so he's probably a fucking trash can fucking GC as well. That's a side flip, and that's a goal. Nope. Nice. You can't follow that. Oh, I thought I could get him with the double touchy. He reacted very quickly to that side touch. I thought I could catch him off guard. I guess not. Oh boy. GC3s that can't hit basic aerials on basic touches. GC, huh? How much did you pay? How about we start shooting some shots back at him? And the other team. No, that's not a team game, son. You missing that basic aerial, and then missing a basic shot sent to you. That has nothing to do with your team. Literally top scorer. He pulled the scoreboard. What a diamond. Oh my god, he pulled the scoreboard. Oh, good class. Funny. I'm not even a GC. I'm GC2. Uh-huh. I'll put you on the spot. You want to say what rank am I? I'll put you on the spot. You are, though. Here's something for you. Why are you here in this lobby? This is my Smurf. What about you? Hmm? Explain. Explain this to me. Why you're here. Explain this to me. Why you're matched up with my Smurf being a GC. He does not listen at all. He doesn't listen. He's so bullheaded. He don't fucking listen. Why did I think I was blue there? Boing. What's the point of having all Smurfs in the same rank, dummy? What the fuck? Why would you have all of your Smurfs in the same rank? What is... You give me a headache. I know he's lying now. All of his Smurfs are GC, then what's the point of having a fucking Smurf if they're all GCs? Like, actually, though. What's the point? You got, what, 2 or 3 Smurfs all GC. Then what the fuck? Why are you smurfing? What's the point? They're all the same rank. I have 6 Smurfs, 1 in each rank. Thought he was gonna go for a demo there. Okay. Well, okay. GC2, huh? Interesting. He's not a GC2, by the way. He's a Champ 3. That was boosted by his friends. If he would be honest with me and tell me that he's actually a Champ 3 that got boosted, I'd respect him, and I would be honest with him for being honest with me. But the fact that he's lying about his particular rank just gives me a headache. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I was hoping to pass back. I'm not even playing at full speed, and I'm able to keep up with his movements and all of that. I might own gold that. I tried to get it back to teammate on the wall because I couldn't get a good angle. I don't know. I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Going for boost and then turning out. Teammate. Would have liked teammate to go. Still would like teammate to go. His positioning's off for that pass, so he goes for a demo instead. I fucking love it. He goes for a bump. He ain't even back yet, and we're already up the field. Good bump. Pop that off of him. He no longer has control. He can't even follow. Oh, that's the other guy. I'm going to say he can't even follow his base touches. What the fuck? That's an own goal. At least I'm not the only one. You're a C3 that got boosted. I got it. That's all he's got is a tournament title because he don't have a regular GC title. I got that boost at the last fucking second, bro. Oh my. GG. Oh, he shut up. Hit the nail. I bet. You're a funny man. Shall we? If you're gonna correct me right. Do it right. Don't be lazy. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. That's a bad clear. Yep. Ah. Mm, 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 mm. Ah. You didn't have an angle, but instead of letting me grab it, you hit it. Yes. Hmm. Yes. I almost got him. That'd have been so funny. Hmm. Nice clear. Savage. Mm, mm, mm. That's to his buddy who's already there. Bang. Boom. 20K game smurf, don't you know? What the fuck is a 20K game smurf? Ah. Mhm. Ah. If you really want to know, I have 6 different Smurf accounts with 6 different camera settings, buddy. Hmm. Hmm. The fuck? The fuck do you mean I sat in corner? I wasn't in corner. You got the wrong guy. This whole thing has been over some crap I didn't even do. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I even corrected him and told him that I touched the ball. I challenged that shit. Good save. You were still wrong, brother. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Our first man was on the other side of the fucking field, and I was on the fucking, like, what? Yeah, I'm the one throwing. Sure. Shut up, duder. Holy cow. I haven't even stated my rank, brother. Funny. You act like you know me. That's funny, because I'm an SSL in twos. But that's fucking, actually fucking hilarious that he say something. You don't know me. That is fucking ignorant as fuck to say. Oh no. Hmm. I don't give a shit about this goddamn game. I don't want to be important for Rocket League. And it's gone. That's funny. I'm delusional. I have the hard stats that show that I'm GC3. That's funny. You're telling me like you know me. At one point in time, have I started playing? At one point in time, have I even showed how far my skills will? Now, my main and my extra modes on Steam. I'm the one being toxic. I'm the toxic one. LMAO. Who was saying square words and calling me a fucking idiot and all of that shit? I'm the toxic one. Interesting. Ah. Mm. Mm. And you've done no wrong, huh? He's gonna be... You're gonna be surprised when you catch this chat ban. You're gonna be very, very surprised when you catch that chat ban, brother. I'm sorry to tell you. You've been swearing, you've been way out in the left field this entire time. You are still talking to me. Despite everything else that's going on, you still are talking to me about this stuff. Laughing my ass off. This guy, the guy flaring up a storm and still talking about this isn't toxic. Okay. I'm the toxic one. Whoops. I'm the toxic one. Cool. The guy that accused me of something, I said that he was wrong about the situation and started talking shit to me because I said he's wrong. Threw his rank out there. Uh-huh. I'm the one that's wrong there. Okay. Well, when he catches that 72-hour chat ban, maybe he'll figure out that the way he talks to people ain't necessarily the best way to communicate with people. That was an unfortunate bump, but things like that do happen. So, you want to know how I know he's not an actual GC2? He's not doing enough fakes. He doesn't have enough ball control. He's complaining and throwing his rank out. He's talking way too fucking much. People at GC2 are very introverts. They don't say shit to each other. They just get in, play the game, and they leave immediately as soon as the game's over. There's none of this back and forth type shit. How do I know? Because I've been there. I've been there. How do I know that he's not actually there? I'm just gonna go ahead and block him. How do I know he hasn't been there? Because he keeps talking and talking and talking about how good he is and how bad everybody else is. People in GC2 are kind of humble about what they do, except for when somebody makes like an obvious mistake. You will catch an okay, or what a save every once in a while if you're fucking up. But I'm like, god damn. Really a double demo? Okay. But it's like, god damn, son. What the fuck are you actually doing? Parading and acting like you're a GC because your friends pulled you through a tournament victory. So he technically didn't pay anybody, so he's not lying about it. The fact is, somebody carried him. But he's not going to admit that he's a C2 or C3 and his friends carried him that extra step. He's never going to admit that shit because he's too prideful in what he does. And it drives me crazy. The people that have high pride like that can just sit there and non-stop talk shit. Like they actually are doing something and they're actually better than somebody in the lobby. I never even said what rank I was for them to ridicule me or say any type of thing like that. Not once did I say that I was a GC3 and 3s and an SSL and 2s. I never said anything. I just said that I was smurfing. And he lost his shit. I could have been smurfing as a bronze, silver, gold, and all of that. And then he said, well, when I called him out for being toxic, he throws out, well, you're being toxic because you dropped your rank. You're being toxic. And I'm just like, explain to me how I'm being toxic. Yes, I dropped this account down to champ 1. I'm a streamer. I'm starting an archive. Plus, if Macho needs it, I'm going to jump on and play with him if it comes down to it. I could care less what other people think, whether they think it's nice or not. I want this account to stay in the range of champ. I have an account in GC. I have an account that says SSL. This counts the champ account, aka in the extra modes account. That's all I care about. He can't even do a basic speed flip off or fast kick off either. I beat him there. I shouldn't be beating him there at GC2. Okay. Okay. Senselessly challenging. Love how we sat there and watched to see what I was doing instead of going for a bump or anything right there. Good eye, mate, because you didn't do anything else. I'm telling you. And he just made that situation way harder on us. Grab this boost. Pass this across. He does not pass back. Cool beans. And you expect me to believe that he's a higher level player when he can't even do basic things. You expect, I mean, I know GC is low as fuck nowadays. It don't take a lot of skill to get there. But he's not there yet, bruh. He is not there. And he put it right back to the guy that passed it to him. Don't hand it back to him. He's going forward for a demo or bump instead of picking up the pass that I gave him. Like, come the fuck on. These are simple maneuvers and things that you should be able to do. Why is his score high? Because he's ball chasing. He doesn't know when to back off of the ball. So he continues pushing it, and pushing it, and pushing it. Ball chasing will get you a good score. But it's not going to get you any respect in the long run. What's he going to do? He should have already been hitting it and following it. He was going backwards. First man should always challenge. You remember his rule of thumb? The first man should always challenge. But he ain't. He's not doing his own rule. That's fun. That's a pass. They played it very bad, so no harm, no foul, I suppose. Well, okay. He can't keep up with the plays. Nice. Our weakest link can't score that goal. Who would have thought? I hit the fucking wall. Rip. Why go for a demo there? Just score it. Tell me who made more mistakes during this game. Please, be honest with me. In comments, tell me who made more mistakes during this game. Mr. Ball Chasey here, who's just whiffed another shot on another touch. Or me. Damn. Oh, we're going by the scoreboard. I'm beating them by 3 points. You're in the way, brother. I don't know what's happening. Oh. Oh, he faked it. GG. I forgot it unblocks at the start of every game. When your score matches a C2. That's all I gotta say. When your score matches a C2. Shit on. You did a front flip kickoff. What are you doing front flipping? Who the fuck front flips on a kickoff in the corner like that? You just gave me a free goal. What the actual fuck? Well, okay. We got a bot. Bot? No, dude. Savage. That's all you can say to that is savage. So he added a side flip to the end of his front flip kickoff. Nah, that's not good enough. Two points. I really thought he was going to block that. Bent. How was he too far front? I don't know. Nice dunk. They are panicking absolute hell out of that. Ooh, that was close. Nice. Okay, the fakes. I am upside down. Oh, couldn't mean fake. And that's how we pick up goals, baby. Doink! Right on in there. Where is he at? 64? Somebody doesn't stay very consistent, now does he? Ooh. Well. Whoops. That's a dumb pinch. Well. That's unfortunate, because I really don't have a boost to deal with this. Yeah, and that's the end of that. My teammate's the one that hit that from me. Savage. GG. I stomped it, my teammate hit that from me all the way across court. That's what happened there. It happens, I guess. It's gonna be the same people all fucking day and night. Woo! Nice win. Damn it. That was a... Thank you. Wow, you couldn't save that, huh? He didn't go for it, and he didn't even come close to saving that. Interesting. That's an open net that they had to shoot on that they missed. Oh, shit. Yeah, seeing him pre-jump and go for shit like that he knows he can't follow. Definitely Champ 2 / Champ 3. That was a save. I've watched him for a couple of games now before I even said anything about it. And he ain't making the cut to being like a legitimate GC. As we always say, he's missing that GC swagger. He's not rotating properly. He's not going for things properly. He has that ball chasey mentality. When I said something, you're trying to tell me, a GC, that I'm wrong? Yes, the SSL is trying to tell the shitty ass fake GC that you're fucking wrong if you want to throw ranks out there. Couldn't get to it. Should have pre-jumped that, honestly. If you don't control that, we're getting scored on. Well, that's free. Don't worry about it, brother. We all just playing to have fun at this point. And the fact that everything started over something that I didn't even do just astounds me. He said, hey, if you're the front man, you should be challenging that shit. And I said, well, he said, please challenge those if you're the front man. And I was like, in that situation, he was basically wrong. You shouldn't be challenging that, and he shouldn't be sitting where he was in goal. Because there was no way he's going to pick up the residue or detritus of anybody else missing a shot. But instead of saying whoops or saying, oh fuck, it's a team fail or something like that, he tries to push his rank and say that he's right. Like, no. Doesn't matter whose rank it is or where you are. If you're playing like ass, I'm gonna tell you you're playing like fucking ass and you're incorrect. I mean, it's just... Damn. I couldn't stop my momentum. Teammate, why are you in no man's land when we always need you? There's something about staying back, yes, but if you're staying back in a non-usable position, you're not helping the team. It's like he should be doing something right now as opposed to just driving backwards to catch that shit. You should either already be back or being prepared to get back. These guys aren't holding positions to where when I pass it to them, they can be of any use. Like, kinda frustrating. That nobody's being in a supportive position and everybody's literally just playing. Wow. Was that early? I think that was early that took that shot. They're gonna eventually stack all three of us together and it's gonna be a fucking shit show. Like an actual fucking shit show. That was a top corner, top right corner air dribble, by the way. Damn. Oh boy, I got two people that like the early challenge and create issues. You don't go for those side corners. Interesting. I guess it's safe to put it in that corner if you don't feel like you have an angle. Tried to hit his core there and make him score it. Yep. Watch demo. There we go. Now I have boost. Now I feel confident enough to make some sort of play. I don't know, Chief. I just don't know. That should be an easy return back to me. You took so fucking long, dude. You're already turning back out. Why would you turn back in? You know what I'm saying? It's just your basic things that he's just lacking, that he's not picking up. Okay. He's gonna try and cross it, ain't he? Yep. Oh, he got that second touch. So I guess he had that plan? Question mark. Should have challenged that early. You could have put it around him. We wouldn't have been in trouble there. I fucking missed. Oh, I hate going too high. That is like the bane of my existence. Oh, okay. He ain't saying shit to Carlos, though, who's playing like absolute dog shit. So we obviously had something against me personally. If correcting you, which I corrected him, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this shit, because I've played this game long enough. I'm not following him. No way, dude. Ah, gee. I hit the fucking corner and then saved that shit. Ah, well, this fucking lobby's dead. GG's. I'm not staying in the fucking lobby that's literally fucking dead and fried chicken. I think now that I actually have started playing a little bit, despite me still playing lazy like I generally do, because I haven't changed my playstyle at all, unlike him, to where he started getting angry and all of that. He would be fine and could probably make more of a GC1. He has the speed, some places, to be a GC1, but he hasn't mastered it, and he doesn't have the basic control. But he's not gonna listen to somebody unless they're wearing a SSL tag or something like that. I can tell him my shit all day, but he's never gonna believe me. He called me a liar and all of this other shit and said that I was a champ 1. And when he looked it up, he literally went through and said, I see champ 1 there. And yeah, let's go with champ 1. You're a champ 1. And then he said, I've been champ the last whatever amount of seasons. I'm like, brother, I can tell you exactly that I've locked in at either champ 1 or champ 2 the last, 20 or so seasons, or however many seasons it's been. Because that's where I want this account at. No higher than really champ 2. Because I have a main account that reaches GC and SSL, who doesn't have dog shit camera angles like what I'm using now. Couldn't follow it. That's just a free goal, huh? And he missed. And he hit it backwards, and he missed as well, but my teammate bumped me, so I can't even fucking score that. He has no control, and I'm getting bumped again. Cool. He's slow. I can take control here. That's an easy bypass. Nobody's up as usual. I can't read these faraway touches, brother. There's nothing I can do to help you. I don't have the boost to get that far out. I wish you'd let me clear that. And then you put it back towards middle. So all I can really do is shoot it back to you. That's all I got, Chief. You forced me to go for that, even though I didn't really want to. But the fact that he claims to have all of his Smurfs in GC doesn't make sense. Because when you get the GC, it takes forever. Well, upper GC. GC1, I don't know. But GC2, GC3, it takes about 10 plus minutes to find a match, which is what we create Smurfs for. So we can find matches quicker, or we do it to test out a new technique or a new move or new camera settings or something like that that we learned. Pop that up and around. Didn't know he was following me, or I would have just taken a shot on goal. But you know what I'm saying? Smurfs have their reasons for you to not be high. And I'm like, he's like, you're toxic. You're being toxic. If you notice, I'm not doing any musty flicks. I'm not doing any type of freestyles. I'm not going for non-stop double touches or anything like that. I am hardcore limiting my skills to make it a fair game. If my team plays bad, I mean, I do fix their fuck-ups more than I should. But I keep the game interesting and fun for everybody, instead of just dunking on noobs that don't know or haven't progressed that far. So as I said, I've been through every rank. I know exactly what it feels like to just have somebody come in a lobby, start dunking on you, then everybody leave immediately within 30 seconds because that person's just fucking cracking your fucking ass. Why would he keep rapidly challenging me there? Wait. That's fine. Dude's already up on the... Well, okay. I trusted you to get a better clear than that. I would have just challenged that forward and dealt with the consequences. Risky. Uh-huh. Put it to teammate. He's not paying attention. I guess I'll follow this. I should stay up, but I'm not going to in that situation. Well, okay. He went over there, but he didn't stay up. Teammate should be able to score that. Never mind, he's going to stay back in no man's land. He's flipping, so I take this. I was going to go for a ceiling shot there, but fuck it. Edis, okay. Check the... Oh, my double off the wall, though. Well, it wouldn't have been a double because my wheels would have landed. But you know what I was going for there. That's danger. Nice. They technically are triple committed right now. Yep. And we punished them for it. I should have told... Why don't I ever remember to tell the guy to come to my stream? I always forget that shit. And be like, dude, come to my stream and see things from my view on what the fuck happened. Because I explain everything that happens and what's done right and what's done wrong. And if you disagree with me, so be it. But then we can have a discussion about this instead of you getting salty. Because I looked at the replay and I looked at everything else, and he wasn't in a proper defensive position anyway. So even if I would have missed it, it would have just fucking went around, went over him, and he would have got scored on anyway. You're not defensively set. Because he doesn't have that positioning and all that dimed in, he's nowhere near GC2. I'm telling you. Straight marked out. Camp 3. Depending on what he's on, I'll actually look up his stats. That's how confident I am. What the hell was his name? I'll look that up a little bit after. And despite, we're going to look past the tournament shit and shit that he can be carried on. And we're going to look at his actual gameplay stats. I don't know if you can see my overlay that pops up on stream. No, you can't see my overlay. I guess I can always just post something. Yeah, your profile might be private, bitch, but all I need is your fucking ID. And we're gonna do the same shit that he did to me. Because he never said this was a Smurf account or anything, and I hate that. When I play on my Smurf and I get somebody who's a slightly lower level, they feel the need to weigh or measure dick sizes. And I'm like, there's no point in measuring dick sizes. Rewards level, champion. If you look at his spread, ranked 1v1, Diamond 1, Division 3. Ranked doubles, Champ 2, Division 3. Ranked standard 3s, Grand Champion 1, Div 1. He is barely GC, and you have the nerve to say something to me about that shit. You are barely GC. You just got it. You just hit GC for the first fucking time. And you have the nerve to come to me talking about shit when I've been cushly nested up in GC and then hound me about that shit? Fucking what, dude? Diamond, Champ 2, Div 4, Hoops, Champ 1, Div 2. Why is your 2 ranks lower than your 3's rank? 2's is a lot easier than play the 3. 2's is brain dead. If you were an actual GC, your 2's rank would be a lot higher, buddy. Again, you're a Champ 3. Your ranked 1's and your ranked 2's reflect your ranked standard 3's. You might be a tournament winner, and you might be barely on GC1, but guess what? He had help to get there. These are what let you know that he had help getting there. And he's calling me out. How dare you say you're a GC when you're GC1 Division 1? You're on the borderline. How dare you throw out the title GC? Again, that's why he don't have a goddamn title. But double clarify, let's go to Season 5. We go to Season 5, ranked doubles. He managed to get up to Champ 3, Div 2 by the end of it, and GC1 4. All of these are loss streaks, which further pushes my point that he was carried up to that particular rank. All of these loss streaks and all of that, he said, fuck it, I'm not going to lose my GC. Loss streak 4, and Champ, your 2's rank should be higher than your 3's rank. 2's is easier to play than 3's. If you have that GC swagger and you can hold that at 3's without being carried, your 2's rank should be fun. As you can see, his tournament matches, Grand Champion 2, Division 3, with a loss streak of 5. He's lost all of his matches that he's played during that and probably only won one. He's never been able to pull that feat out again. Let's go back to Season 4. It's literally just a repeat. We go to Season 3. It's literally just a repeat. Remember when he was talking all of that shit about me being hard stuck a specific rank and all of that and unable to go anywhere higher? We go back to Season 2. These are more realistic, the stats that he's at, by the way. You're telling me somebody who barely touched Champ 2, Division 2, Champ 2, Division 2, and all of these, and proved his shit all the way up to GC 1, Division 4, on his own, without being carried or anything like that, but his 2 ranks stayed the fucking same, and all of his other shit stayed the fucking same. Like, no. Champ 2. Then you go from Season 2 to Season 3. From Season 2 to Season 3, he went from Champ 2, low Champ 2, to GC1 Div 2. But his 2's rank only went up ever so slightly to Champ 3. This shit don't add up. How is it that your 2's rank barely went up and then your GC rank, plus the 4 loss streak, went up to GC1 Div 2? And you expect to believe, or expect me to believe, that you're a GC with stats like that? Let me, just to pull another example, I think Gamer was wearing a GC tag as well. I think he was the other GC. And let me just show you a comparison. If this guy ain't a fucking booster as well. I mean, he might not have been a GC, but these are average stats. He might not have a twos rank higher than the threes rank, obviously, because again, I said the shit. When you're playing with your team and all of that, and your team's better than you, your threes rank's gonna be higher. When you're playing and you have to rely on your other, yourself and your other teammate, and it's more individualized play, that's where your shit comes out. I would love to find an actual GC from that. But even this guy who played better than the other guy in all aspects, Champ 3, Div 2, and he was playing better than the other guy, Champ 2, Div 3. These are about the stats that I expected to see. Roundabouts Champ 2. Let me actually. I don't remember who the fuck was the actual GC of the lobby. It wasn't Cinecap, was it? I want to prove a point, but I can't find whoever the fuck was the actual GC of the goddamn lobby. I don't remember. Were you the GC of the lobby? No. But this goes to show you that rank don't really mean a lot of shit either. Cinecap was doing decent in the lobby, and he's Diamond 3, Div 3. Diamond 3, Div 2. Platinum 3, Div 3. All Diamond all day. Gold here because he ain't played. Snowy Day, Bronze. Very low stats, but he was able to play in the lobby and still, maneuver the mall and all of that. He wasn't the best, but he also wasn't the worst. There was another GC in the lobby, and I guess I'm just gonna keep going through everybody until I find an actual GC. What about Astro? Um, again, Champ 1 Div 3, Champ 1 Div 2. Right about Champ 1 slash Champ 2. That's roundabouts the level that everybody else was playing at. But this guy being a GC, what did he say? GC2, I think is what he said. Claimed GC2, which, as we've seen, he wasn't a GC2. He was barely GC1. Barely. But he claimed to be a GC2 and claimed, all of these other things and how we're all dog shit and bad. But he was struggling playing against some diamonds and champ 1s and champ 2s. In all actuality, if you did play at a GC2, GC3 level, and when you started tryharding and things like that, you wouldn't be fucking whiffing, out of positioning, playing all of these bad things. Then his excuse for that was, well, this is a team game. Which basically is him saying he didn't do it on his own. He played it with his team, which is fun. You get GC off of playing with a team and all of that, fine, but give credit where credit's due. You and your team got you to, what was it, GC1 or wherever the fuck he was at. However, you on your own didn't get you fuck on nowhere. Absolutely, positively nowhere. He's the guy that says, well, I play against GCs every day. So I honestly should just be GC. Like, I'm a GC. But do you play against GCs by yourself or do you play with a team? Anybody can get SSLs and other higher level GCs to help them out and boost them up. These are where the issues come into play. I don't know who the fuck was the actual GC of the lobby, because there was another guy. I guess he did he have a tournament winner in, or was he actually like a bona fide GC? I don't even remember. It wasn't Tapeworm, was it? It's probably not Tapeworm. I'm gonna check because I've checked everybody else. You know, you might as well go the full mile. Were you a GC? Nope. Champ 1 and Champ 2. Roundabouts where everybody else's account was in there. How is it that everybody in there was either Diamond, Champ 1, or Champ 2, but the only GC in there had struggling problems? Now, I'm aware that you can only be as good as your team is. But once everybody stopped fucking talking shit to each other and all of that, and he stopped throwing his rank around, and he started playing again and kept whiffing like every other fucking thing that he went for. I stopped and I started paying attention to what he did, his positioning and things like that, just to see. You can tell at a glance whether or not, somebody, especially who's tryharding, is a GC or not. I don't have anybody that is a GC that I've played with, so I really can't pull any specific names to show you the stack. If anybody has anybody that's a GC, like please throw me a name or something. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, champ 1, champ 2. Let me pull somebody from my actual friends list, actually. There's Spikey's on. I can't, I can't actually look at his profile because he's on Epic right now. Um, on this account, I don't really have anybody that's a GC. That's it. So we're just going to, I guess, continue to play till I feel or find somebody who is an actual GC, and then I'll click on their profile and all of that, and we can do a comparison. And this motherfucker, what the fuck? Rocket League's matchmaking is broken, he said. Why am I in a lobby with all of you? You're in the lobby because you belong in that lobby. You didn't do anything that separated you apart from the rest. Anybody that watches my stream know my stance on that shit. I'm not going to literally start stunting on people who are literally champ 1 and champ 2. Go for constant double taps and shit like that and high tier plays and all of that. Because that is being toxic. Because you know you can get away with the shit. Also, where is... Well, I guess that's because you have to go back to see his tournament title. Hey, Champ 3, Division 2, GC 1, Division 4, Champ 2, Division 3, GC 1, Div 1. You should be consistent at what you have. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I played against Octo and all of them earlier. That was their backman, by the way, that came out. If my teammates were positioned properly, that could be an easy counter. Oh, I tried. So me pulling their backman was great. My teammates double committing there instead of one being smart enough to sit back and get that play started. It's real bad. We got caught on each other. Fake. Wow, he really got fake from that distance. You challenged early as fuck, and now you're causing an issue. He went for the safe play. One teammate went up the wall, the other one should be supporting what happens next. You're in the way, you should not be there. You should not be there. You still should not be there. Get boost or something. You're not helping the situation. He wins those. That pre-jump, if he would have missed that ball, they would have gotten a free goal there. You gotta do something, buddy. That's in. Or not. Interesting. Too open for me. Apparently. Fake. Damn, I was gonna get an Arsenal flip reset and I decided not to. I should have done it. That would have been an easy goal there. No. He shoots those. That's free ball control. Don't have to be in any type of hurry. Teammates aren't pushing. This is cool. Yep. Now I'm going to keep you from challenging. Both my teammates went up again. Why? Booty. Nothing. Goodness. Savage. As twice. Or is it 3 times they've double committed and caused an issue? Because the other time they just didn't score. Okay. He can't follow that. Nice touch. He's too busy doing the loop-de-loops instead of lining up his next touch. The little flippity-flippities. The florpity-glorpities. That's a pass to us. But teammate didn't read it and didn't go for it. Couldn't go down. I wanted to go down so bad. Pop that out for a general pass. He doesn't go for those until it's almost on the ground. Oh my. Well, shit. That's an early riser challenge right there. Or early dead or some shit. That's some shit that he fucking does. Doink. And then not quite. Fake it. He does panic those. Should be a free shot, but again, teammate fucking goes all the way back to our side on something that they can't even clear that for. I'll pop this. Well, well, they're already back anyway, so I guess it's good I faked. I thought somebody would at least come up with me. Good miss, by the way. We're 3 down, so I'm not too terribly perturbed by it, but that was an amazing miss. Alright. Can we forfeit and get out of here, or at least restart this lobby? You know, if he didn't go for that demo, he might have been able to pinch a save out from that wall. Oh, you don't follow those. Stolen. I steals those. I could have shot that. I don't know. I felt unmotivated the last couple of days. Probably because this fucking broke-ass controller. It still pulls, I just haven't said anything because I'm tired of repeating myself. Ever since that shit's been giving me problems, I've been like, fuck it. Why even try when, you know, as soon as I get something lined up, the shit's gonna pull and fuck me over in the end. Why even try? Wait, that cancels my arrow? Interesting. Oh, that lag. Same lobby. He thought. You're just gonna push it to him anyway, huh? Fucking dumbass teammates, bro. Literally just faked that on the wall, so I wouldn't hit the ball to him. And then he's just gonna go around me and push it to him. When you expect it to bounce off the wall and it just rolls perfectly. Feels bad. Kinda wish you'd let him get that, at least attempt at a double, but that works. That guy fucking flipping's dumb as shit. Why flip when the ball is in play coming over? When your wheels are off of the ground, you have no control of your car and you can't make minute movements. I said I bounced that for you. You better use that bounce, goddammit. Oh, good touch. Take the shot. Don't know what you're waiting on. See, things like that, that's what Early was right about. If you're sitting there and you're the front man, challenge those. But the shit that he was talking about, he was not correct. At all. Saying a general rule, yeah, you're correct in some aspects. Yeah, but you're saying it based off of a situation and you're completely wrong. I'm going to correct you about it. You are 110% wrong. Yeah, the front man, you should have always challenged that. I'm like, well, you shouldn't have been in goal when somebody's already covering goal. You know what I'm saying? For one, you shouldn't be in the same position. Two, your positioning was terrible, so you didn't do anything sitting in goal. Instead of parking your car behind me, you could have done 1,001 different things. But you parked your car behind me, and then you sat there, and sat there, and sat there. I even faked to get control of the ball there. It's just at the end, when I passed it, you didn't go for it. You were behind me. You let me know that you were behind me. So I gave you a play to where you could get a breakaway from it. You did not move. They shot, they scored on you. Why were you behind me in the first place, buddy? You should have given me an option to pass to you or cleared the way for me. Sitting there doing nothing is not an option. And you're gonna blame your teammate for being just a useless sack of shit when you could have done anything. You did nothing for that play, yet you want to complain about it. You sat in goal and got scored on. Because you were slow. And he's not understanding what the fuck I'm trying to say to him because he's so big-headed. Well, I'm a GC and you think you can tell me how to play? He say GC2 or some shit, GC1, GC2. And you think you can tell me? I'm like, I should have just said, here's my stats. I'm a fucking SSL in 2s, GC3 and fucking 3s, buddy. Yeah. I have more experience. I have more time in Rocket League. Again, I have him just about as much hours as Lethamir has on his PC account, on my PC account. And I have console and everything else. So I'm like, come on, man. I would love to have followed that and double touched that. I didn't have any boost. That's back corner. He passed it back to him. His teammate was behind. Well, both his teammates were behind him, so nobody was able to pick that up, and it's gone. Love to fucking dribble that shit and use that full field of fucking shit, but you ruined it for me, teammate. You absolutely positively ruined it. We'll put this on the opposite side. We'll put it up. Up is the most awkward. Pop that off him. Try and get a double 50. I didn't have boost for it though. Oh, that's a banger. For them. Pass it to your teammate that's right there. Like, what the actual fuck? Fake. Block him. Couldn't get the second one. Stalling is all I needed to do there, and I stalled well. He's not gonna follow that. Good block. Still up. That's not where we want to see this. Oh, I thought it was in. I was just trying to be fancy there. Ah. Also, the whole time, Early was sitting behind me in goal. Like this, waiting on me to do something. Or to just say, take the shot. or defending or anything like that. I mean, I wouldn't have moved because I was literally on the fucking wall, either like this way or I was the other way, and I didn't have a lot of boost. The ball came, and I cleared it outwards like that. All he had to do when I jumped off the wall straight is did this shit. That's it. Instead, this is the GC, by the way, who's, you know, essence of speed. Instead, he said, the ball's being passed out, the ball bounces, oh, I need to go for this, and gets dunked on for being slow, and I'm just like, huh. Then immediately says, you need to challenge those early. If you're the front man, you need to challenge those. I'm like, what front man? I literally just ghosted and fought that guy, and then went up for a clear here. Our other guy was over in the corner after he did his shit, coming back and getting boost. And you were sitting here like this. What front man? The guy had the ball and he was coming up like this, and I was waiting on his next touch. Even if I would have faked that touch, it would have went all the way straight across and they still would have scored. Same way. Again, your positioning didn't let you cover but a small percentage of our goal. And you want to tell me that that's correct? I don't think so, buddy. That's not correct. I might not have had the greatest clear. If he would have said something like, you know, can you watch your clears? Makes sense. Only thing I would have sent him back is need boost. But telling me that I need to challenge something or anything like that, when I literally just challenged this guy as he was coming back. He had ball, and then I came up right here to try and get that. The ball landed like right above the top of my head. So I went out and I flipped it, and it landed out for them to get that. The ball had enough time to go out, bounce, and then bounce up before my teammate decided to move on it. As soon as it bounced, that guy just said, fuck it. I'm gonna hit it over this guy, and I'm gonna score that shit. His teammate was slow. Again, if I would have faked that shit, it was already going up and around, and the guy was here. He could have just jumped off the wall and shot it and scored. He could have just passed it over the top of my teammate, and one of their other teammates could have scored it. It's not the proper position to be in a situation like that. Because throughout all of that, I never once said that what I did was the correct move. I just disagreed with what he said being the correct move. Positioning was whack, and you're saying that we should challenge those earlier. If I would have been here and the ball would have been there and I would have jumped off the wall, and he would have said, that guy's lost his fucking mind, let me finish the rest of my play. Or he would have said, you know, that guy's lost his fucking mind, let me put it up for a pass, let me fake it, let me shoot it, let me dribble it, let me just let it continue rolling the way it's going and go for a demo on the guy in goal and just get a free shot. And it just fathoms me that some guy can tunnel vision something and... What the hell happened there? I appreciate that pass. Or that bump, not a pass. I'm faster than he was. I should have just went for a fucking shot, dude. He was so slow. I know I'm beating you, so I ain't even got to put that much effort into it. And there it is. There it is. As you play the game, when it comes to passes, you'll be able to understand how much power, pressure, and everything comes off of passes. So don't expect to be able to read all kinds of passes at like a flat or diamond level. You'll learn that, you know, upwards of Champ 2 to Champ 3. So don't be embarrassed jumping for a teammate's pass and completely whiffing. But you can maximize your chances of success. He keeps getting refunded. What's his ping? 20. So he has essentially double to almost 3 times my amount of ping. So yeah, he's going to keep getting refunded. For every 1 update's coming from my shit, he's getting 3 updates. Plus, he's probably running higher FPS on his computer, because mine runs like 60. Well, I cap mine at 60. Yeah, I gotta go up against this guy. Refund master. There you go. Throw it away from yourself. Teammate, where are you going? If he's going for a wall, why challenge him? He literally didn't have control of that wall. It would have just bounced off back to you. Like that. I'm gonna fake this because, well, teammate's not looking for a pass there. He's just kind of driving forward. He pre-jumped. Teammate, your positioning there ruined me. I love how everybody just sits there and wait on what's gonna happen next instead of actually focuses on getting back. Ah, my controller didn't flip there. That's cool. Again, why ain't it fucking flipping? What the fuck? That's gonna bounce up. Yeah. Even if he hadn't touched it, I couldn't follow it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Couldn't push it out. I'll let him do what he's doing. I can't turn? What the fuck was that? I literally had no control of my controller. Like, the power just turned off. I don't have boost to score that. That's a shame. Pop this back. Well, I was gonna pop it backwards to my teammate, but he's up my fucking ass. Fuck free ball control. He wants that shit now. Boink! I'm taking this boost to make him slow down, because you don't want to be in the same corner with your teammate like that. And he wasn't going for any type of cross-post fucking rotation, so slowing him down's the best option there. He's too juiced. He's going too far up for boost, dude. I just wanted to pass it gently to you with a bounce so you could take it and do whatever, but you're too busy focused on getting boost. I can't turn. I cannot turn. The fuck is that? What in the actual fuck? Because, like, the pings aren't updating properly either. What is going on? Posture the hell out of them. They go for a basic clear. Teammate, you need to turn on that. You have boost. That'll be taken, right? Nope, I got it. Make him panic? You should have made him panic instead of challenging that. Mm-mm-mm. He was smart to actually fake that. Uh-oh. How did we get a triple commit off of that, by the way? I'm trying to stall this ball so everybody has time to get boost, and this teammate keeps wanting to push, double committing in corners with me and shit. Like, who the fuck are you passing to? Other teammates gone back, and I'm attempting to get control of the ball. So you dumping over me, nobody's gonna score that shit. You're both in corner, who's gonna score? Oh, it didn't hit ceiling. That's unfortunate. Bang. I wanted to get a cleaner flip reset there, but we take those. GG. Y'all better vote me and get me banned, cause I'm through. Come on, disciplinary squad, come get me. I'm a bad man. I'm the big bad wolf. I need to be reprimanded, and I need to be banned off the game permanently, because I threw a match. Fucking early had me fucking dying on the inside. It was so funny. You purposely dropped your rank down to champ 1. That's toxic. You should be banned off the game permanently. But you're swearing and saying a whole bunch of profanities and everything else towards me, and you've been doing it 3 games straight. And the only thing that you said to cover yourself, not that you were sorry or anything, was, well, everybody else does it, so... or other people do it, so I'm gonna do it too. Interesting. You're not gonna apologize for the swearing or anything like that, but you're gonna talk about banning people for all of this stuff, but you're doing a bannable offense as well. I see. I got suctioned to that wall. That was actually pretty terrifying. I mean, nice pass to your teammate, but he was afraid to go for whatever reason. Why would you... Teammates that don't wait for passes or actions piss me off. Like that. Why are you going for a fucking demo there? If I was going to hit the double touch, it wouldn't have mattered where he was in that situation. Unless he was actively blocking it. He was not. I don't need your fucking demo. I need you to actually cover and get this ball in when I pass it off this sidewall. That was a breezy kickoff. Interesting. Well, not like an actual, like, it's a king breezy kickoff. I want to say that's savable. Hang on. Eh. Maybe not. It all depends on if it rolled up the wall before it went in, or if it just went straight in. Woo-wee! The pre-jump fail. The second pre-jump fail. It's gonna make him pinch it, but you literally just gave him that. Flip this to the right. It's the only open zone. Good touch. One guy said, fuck it, I'll let it go. The other guy said, hell no. I know what I'm supposed to do here. A ground pincher. Hard to read. He goes for a... I don't know what the fuck he went for there. I don't even gonna call that a demo. He went for some dumb shit there. The guy was sitting there, so the only thing he was gonna do is hit it with his car back out. As soon as he hit it with his car out, You literally could have just touched that around his ass. He only gets one touch there. Recover. Get ready for the next volley. He should have been covering teammate because I was covering goal, but I guess we switched positions here. I hit this across because teammate's too fucking slow. He was listening for his jump, and he was very, very slow and trying to position himself, jump, boost, do whatever he needed to do. Could I have scored that? Oh, definitely. I could have just turned my car ever so slightly to the right and then left the opposite direction of goal, and I could have just flipped forward and scored that. Am I going to? No, because that's dirty, and people of this rank generally don't score those. So I don't go for those that often. Ceiling shots are fine, but what I was doing there isn't the ceiling shot. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Teammate didn't see. That's bad. Or is it? That's even better. Good bump. Pop that around him. That's no good. Yep, and it's gone. No, not quite. Put this off of this wall, make it awkward. Apparently for my teammate who just can't fucking wait for the pass to line up. Why do they keep pre-jumping everything? Guess I'm following this. Yep, because that was just a straight pass to them. I don't know. I'm here wondering how many fucking passes that I can give my teammates. He just passed that in front of goal. Like, directly in front of goal, and we didn't get punished. I am shocked. Oh, that's rough. Like, I wonder if there's a piece of this stick stuck in there. Because I ain't sending this shit back for any other fucking warranties or anything, even though it still has 2 years on it. Fuck this controller. So I might take that shit apart, take the right stick and put it in the left stick. And then take the left stick or what's left of it and put it in the right stick. And clean out any of the detritus that's there. Or detritus, depending on what you want to say. Because this pool drives me crazy. Just getting back to that ceiling shot was a 1.5 feet, and I can't believe I actually got that in the end. Could go for a double touch off of that. Well, I mean, I can't turn again. What is that? Like, I'm taking this fucking controller apart. See if I have any fucking hot glue left over. Fucking clearing the fucking old threads out. Hot gluing the fucking shit back in. Because I can't turn anymore. Yeah, this is gonna be the last game, obviously, because my controller is just not letting me turn for whatever reason. Like, please. I unloosen it and then retighten it? Like that. Will that fix the issue? Nope, because I can't fucking turn. If I do it like this. Was like 3 frames too slow there. I could have scored that earlier. Yeah, I was like 3 frames too slow in scoring that. I'm glad he didn't shoot that because I couldn't fucking turn. I was just like, well, I guess we're faking though. Double pre-jumps. Here, teammate, I need help. He should have won that, but that's fun. This guy's not going for a demo, so I'm just going to be a nuisance. Doink! Rocket League, but you sometimes lose control of the ability to turn. Not a very fun Rocket League. Oh my, and that's, well, that would have been free if he would have taken his time. I tend to forget that this is only Champ 2. That time they got stuck turning one direction. Nice. I mean, I appreciate you trying to get me to go for a flip reset there, but that's not what I really wanted to go for. And I ended up landing on the other boost. Please jump for that, teammate. I need help. We're double challenging that corner. Obviously, he would take a shot on. Pop that over. You're not giving me good passes, brother. You're better off just not touching it when I put it into a position to clear. No. And it's gone. Damn, he didn't even try to follow that. I could have made a play out of that. See, I hate that. I fucking hate that when they jump over corners and shit. Or jump over me in corners to try to get one touch. Not even a good touch. It's not a touch I can follow. Good angle. That's a pass. Tried to stop you from doing it, but we're playing it now. You ain't scoring that. Yep. Bumped him. Another double commit. He don't even have boost and he's following right up his ass. See what happens. Absolutely nothing. A loss of ball control because he was forced to try to continue one momentum that he had in the past. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Y'all gonna have to play this, and I'm just gonna have to trust you. I'm gonna have to drop back to support this game. Because I actually am having a lot of issues trying to turn my shit. I had to pass the teammate there to bypass my teammate, by the way. It wasn't to get around orange. It was to get around that fucking teammate that double commits everything. I had to pass it to him to get him to pass it back to me so other guy couldn't fucking touch it away. Fucking shame. Oh my. I might own goal this. Oh. I really wanted to own goal that so I could get off. Giggity. I missed the flip reset, or I would have gotten a second touch there. Doesn't matter, though. Nice shot. I can live with that. Alright, I'm taking this fucking controller apart, so if you don't see me streaming for a while, you know my controller's fucked.